Hey y'all. If you just caught me making a funny face, that's because Hakeem was over here and Basir trying to be funny. Um, welcome to Time with T. Your, or no, not your, I am a psychic. I read through the energy of divine truth, divine source, divine mother, creator energy. So this is just general. This is just a message. I have been interrupted for a while now, mentally, in my mentalism and emotionally, and I have been kind of just instructed to sit. And I did the zodiacs a couple days ago. That wasn't it. It's like, okay, that was nice, but I need you to sit. So here I am, V or T. Some of y'all know me by V or T or my government name. But either way, I'm here and I am ready to give y'all this message. I myself, I've seen some visions. So I see, hear, feel, but I'm going to let the cards play it out. But this is a lot of people are connected, just like me. Like there is no grading scale to connection. Some people, that's more religious, where you have a high something and a low something and a mid something, like someone always on top of someone. That's not how this works. Your connection is personal. My connection is personal. And some of you are just struggling with enjoying life in the times we're in, and it could be for various reasons. Some of you are, you think you're not connecting. You're like, why can't I connect? And you think you're not connecting. So I'm here to sit. Some of you have broken hearts, and for whatever reasons. And some of you are just now ready to get in that partial lotus and connect and hear your thoughts and clear them out to get that divine connection of divine truth. One thing I'll say that is very clear right now is divine wants you to know, do not get caught up in rituals. That's coming through so clearly. Some of you are being very ritualistic, and divine wants you to know, release any patriarchal or religious dogma and come as you are. And you too will receive the download, and you will be guided with what, if it's ritualistic, if it's a practice, you will be guided to what will work for you. But there is no initiation to divine. There isn't. Now, there are some practices that you would need guidance and you would need to be initiated into. So what I'm talking about is separate from those things. This is about a spiritual journey, not a practitioner's journey, okay? Not someone that is going to help others. It's about, some of you have questions about navigating for yourself, and connecting and problem solving. There's some of you that just need some answers. And, I know when I try to read for myself, y'all, if I don't like what I'm hearing, seeing, feeling, I'll be like, nope. And I could even grab the cards. Everything could be confirmed, and I'd be like, reshuffle. I don't like that. So, all right. So let's dig in. I am going to start with the Orisha deck. Is that serious? And from the Orishas, I do use the book to read what the book says for whatever card, but this is going to be our overall energy today for this reading, okay? No filters today, y'all. I would like to plug this young lady. I believe they're out of Texas, but her company is called Boss Up Cosmetics. She makes pH balanced lip oil, so the color it changes according to your pH. And I bought her blush, and I just put a little gold tint or whatever that stuff is called to it, but over it. But Boss Up Cosmetics, she's having sales. It runs out really quickly. This is my first time trying it, and I bought that like peel lip liner too, so I'm really liking how this is popping. I used to be such a tomboy. I used to never wear makeup. Now you can't stop me from my Mary Kay, y'all. All right, the deck is good and shuffled. Let's get in. Divine energy, divine source, divine truth, divine mother, creator of all that is, seen and unseen. I'm sitting here to deliver this message that you requested I sit for. All praises to the Most High. I am connected. Let's go. Overall energy. Oh. Okay. I love this. This is so comforting. So comforting. So you have the guardian angel, first card. And the earth. We're here on earth. We're trying to figure this out. We have questions, right? This is so beautiful. We have the Nine of Air. We have the Sun. And what is this one that fell? The Village in reverse. Okay. So be patient. I do read the book for these, for this deck. This isn't the typical tarot. So I do not have these. This is something I just hold on a minute, y'all. Okay, the guardian angel. And my glasses are all fogged up. Hold on. I can't just do it smoothly. I just can't. I'm too quirky. I have to do it in disarray. There has to be some confusion. An angel, ethereal but real, with a feminine shape, who seems frail, but is in fact strong in every sense of the word. Ashe. Rewind that. She performs all of her actions with her feet well planted on earth, conscious reality. Although her wings make us feel as if she's fluctuating between heaven and earth, pouring pure crystalline water into an earthenware vase. That is to say, to the spirit is both contained in and includes matter, a perfect combination, an exciting experience. This card brings peace, harmony, self-encounter, spirituality, alchemy of love, perfect combination and blending, agreements, contracts, associations, balanced thoughts and opinions, harmonizing of all things. I love this. All right, let's get to the earth. Here's the earth. I see you sticking out. All right, the earth. The world is surrounded by a snake. Four corners, there's a fish, which is water, a goat, which is earth, a dragon, which is fire, and a dove, which is air. The earth contains all of them. This town means travel, changes in our body, modifications, operations, or a place of residence, someone moving, home repairs and or renovations, search for inner and outer beauty, contracts with influential, suitable, and important people, doors and paths that open for the consultant, favorable outcome of ventures and new activities. Decisions made will be the correct ones, but they must be fast and sincere. Conception, births, and deliveries. Okay. Now, the Nine of Air was in reverse when I grabbed it, so we're gonna honor it as such. Let's get to the air elements and read the Nine of Air. All right, Nine of Air. Hunting and chasing time has begun. We can see the barrels of 9 rifles. These are aiming at a bird, which desperately is trying to hide in the trees and bushes. In reverse, it means hiding, confinement. The queried term or period has ended. Timely measures. You can and must end that period. The cycle is over. Time is up, and you have to be ready. All right, let's get to the sun, which is the sun. It has an Ankh, uneven rays, the pyramid in the center. It's a masculine card. In the upright, it means success in your professional, marital, and extramarital love life, or in any event or situation you are going through. Since the sun is a creator, he affords us creative power for art and science. Twins, duplicity, and duplication of factors, the double, so fortune. And then the village in reverse. I don't like the village in reverse so much, but I'm going to read it. Lightning flashes to the earth, producing fire, devastating the village, destroying dwellings. The village represents not only I don't like that the village landed, not that it's in reverse. Interrupted by thunder and flashes of lightning. I just felt that come through, and I'm like, let me hurry up and say that because it's just in my mind, stuck. So in reverse, so there's devastation in this village. This means the situation is past, though there may be sequels and relapses. Past experience is truly traumatic, but could have been a learning experience or a warning. Pressures, persecutions, hospital admission, ostracism, reclusiveness. So remember, the Guardian talked about operations and things too. So there's quite a few things going on, and all of this is beautiful. I'm like wanting to jump ahead to the end of the story, but I'm being led to not do that and to hang on and to go step by step. So the next deck that I am using is the Wisdom Oracle. Some of you, I can't sum it up. I'll praise this. So what this is saying is that some of y'all are going through a hard time. And disclaimer, let me tell you, the only reason that I accept this connection and that I read and that I channel is because it's truth. There isn't always this message of you gonna get what you want, because I know that's a lie, right? I know that things are divinely timed. I know that our actions and us being creators, we also play a part in when things come through for our life. We have so much control and power, and we aren't always awakened to it. So I am not going to come here and tell you some BS. I am not the one to do it. I call myself the unpopular reader because I'm going to keep it a thayao. You hear me? A thayao. So but there's always a way to what you want. So that's another thing I love about this. There's always a answer or guidance to which path to take and how to get to what you're trying to get to if it's in alignment with righteousness and integrity. You feel me? All praises. But some of you are very much feeling stuck. Like, damn, I'm here on earth. Like, this is it, like, this is it, right? Some of y'all are feeling stuck. Some of you are feeling desperate. And you're not sure how to get out of this. Some of you, this is crazy. I see a lot of people indulging in Mary Jane, but I see when they indulge in Mary Jane, Divine is saying that you think it's connecting you to Divine because you can get really philosophical, and Divine is showing someone consume it and then get really in their head and then start to doubt their manifestations and start to doubt who they are and where their life should be. And Divine wants you to understand that within, and the Earth card is here, that within this earth, this dimension, this place that for us it feels physically really real, right? To be in reality was your guardian card. So to be in that reality, Divine wants you to hear this. Mary Jane is a very jealous and possessive plant. It is a female plant. And I heard this before from a shaman, my shaman in Peru. So I know that this is divine because this is just random. It don't make sense right now. We're not talking about Mary Jane. But very jealous and possessive plant, and be careful incorporating it in your spiritual practices. One plant that is a purgative and helps purge things from the body and even in spiritual ceremonies is pure tobacco. So not tobacco, cigarette tobacco, but tobacco leaves that are 100% pure, and they're used to blow around your body as if you would sage yourself, or used to clear the air. And again, remember, we talked about being ritualistic, right? Some of you are using Mary Jane and incorporating it, and it is becoming a ritualistic practice to connect with Divine. And then you take on that energy and that vibe from it, and then you're just like doubtful. You're just out of sorts, and you're not really feet firmly planted, believing and knowing how strong you are and who you are. You're not connected to reality anymore. So let's keep it 100. It is not the original plant either, is what I'm hearing. It's like, just like a lot of people try to stay away from a GMO, a lot of what people are consuming is just that. It's just not its original state. And the plant has become possessed is what is coming through. So be careful. That's the message. Let's keep going. Okay. All praises. So we have by the book. That's why that was said. You see, I didn't have my glasses. I didn't even know what these were. I know Milk and Honey because I know the card. And Happy, and To Be Fair. Okay? So, by the book. That's literally, and it's not talking about religion. It's talking about moral and ethical. So, if what you're trying to do, are your thoughts in line with all things ethical, with integrity, with truth? Because whatever journey you're on, if this reading has resonated so far, whatever journey you're on, you need to understand that when I shuffle and before I really speak and begin the readings or the channeling, it's like divine truth, right? That's one thing I say, divine truth. So in order to get to the connection in the realm that you're seeking, you have to be striving for truth. Will you always be in truth? No. Will that break your connection? No. But if you continue down a path that isn't truth, if it becomes a cycle, if it becomes repetitive, then yes, it will be hard to hear. So some of you need to understand that if your manifestations, or if in trying to connect, it's hard, you feel like something magical is supposed to be happening, right? And really, it could be as regular as you think you're having a thought, but it's urgent and it's just it's random. That is divine. That's divine. If something's telling you, like, you could be walking in the store and it's like, leave now. Like, no explanation. You don't have a reason to want to leave. It's just like, go home. Go home. And it doesn't mean that someone's about to pop, 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 pop. That's not what that means. But it could be that there's someone else there, or that's going to be there, that you're energetically could be affected by, or you're susceptible to in a negative way. Like, it could be many reasons. And that's just a generic example of that connection. And sometimes it could be sitting in that lotus or half lotus or quarter lotus and meditating, and or just sitting outside looking at nature, feeling nature and grounding yourself, and having this download of like, I need to move. Some of you have been led to move. Ashe. Some of you have been led to move. I mean, pick up, pack up, and move. Some of you have been led to people. And you just there's fear, or there's doubt. There's something. You apply what adjective, what word belongs there, but there's something stopping you. You're apprehensive, and you need to understand why. Because when you're in your truth, you can say, damn, I can't just pack up and go, right? That might be true. But to ignore that you're supposed to be going is detrimental to saying you want a connection with divine. Because I will tell you what, divine will tell you what, our praises. The next card is milk and honey and happy, and to be fair. Once you begin to accept the connection, and once you begin to understand that is guidance, doors will open. As you divine is, all praises, great mother. Divine is saying, do you understand that you doing the work to connect and to be in truth is so respectable. It is honorable, and you will not be left. You will not be stuck. You will not be left. Do things happen in this realm that are jacked up completely, but you come to a point of power where you may be affected emotionally, but in self you are so sound and grounded because you live and commune with truth that it does not affect you. It is not allowed to keep a foothold on you. You feel me? So you stand strong and you go through storms. And sometimes the storm is just to show you who you are, but the outcome is always you on top, and then they become less frequent, and then they become less daunting and less stressful, and even when they are, you're like, this isn't real, because I know divine. So I know this isn't real. And sometimes you go through things because you are a tool and an example to, you are being the catalyst. You are what is going to change another situation. So while it may be uncomfortable, it is your job. You are here for purpose. It could be in alignment with your purpose to be uncomfortable in order for something great to happen. Okay? So I'm not here saying you won't suffer. I'm not here saying you're going to be a millionaire. I mean, money is not even aligned with divine truth. Like truth is you need money to live here, right? Truth is we need comfortability. It should be afforded to us, right? But to put a dollar sign to divine source and say, this is the only way I'm going to be happy. There's so much beauty in this life, and that's the only way you're going to be happy. Money will come, and it will come abundantly. Comfortability will come. You will be comfortable, but you will be called to be innovative. You will be called to work. You will be called to live in truth and purpose. Because what? By the book. There's rules to this. Everything has a system of rules. Everything. Fibonacci has rules. The shapes and sizes of these structures, the diameters, all of that has a numeric rule. Like everything is governed. There's a rule to rhythm even. So come on now. It's all about how we speak and how we say and how we believe and how we think. So to be fair, this is a card to you to say, I understand it's hard here. Divine source. Divine is saying, I know you need to sustain and be comfortable here. But I also need, in the times we've been in since I was born, it has been time for people to connect. Get your shoes off and walk in the grass. Touch the tree as you walk by. Get reset. Get connected. You feel me? All right. Here we go. I don't even use this deck. It's kind of corny to me, but I have been led to pull this deck, so I'm going to pull it. You know, and divine, this is kind of funny to me. I feel, so I'm hearing like, love thy neighbor. So someone's stuck in dogma. They're stuck in, I think that I love everyone, and someone is saying this, I love everyone, but I love everyone, but I love everyone. And divine is saying, you're not for everyone. Woo! Divine just literally, I just felt run through me. I love everyone. Like seeing that and hearing that, I love everyone. And then divine just literally like, you're not for everyone. Baby. You're not for everyone. All praises. Rest and rejuvenate. It's time for you to really sit back and think and analyze indecision. Yep, I was just about to say, and think about, are you repeating things you heard throughout your life, like generational imprints? Are you going around repeating generational imprints, or Are you allowing that connection to shape and mold and for you to really feel and know truth? Because that is just that quote of, I love everyone. Somebody's stuck on how good they are to people. But that who, if that's you, if you're listening and this resonates, do people reciprocate that back to you? Are they loving you back? You aren't for everyone. Oh, all praises. Ashe, you are not for everyone. Are they is it reciprocal, or are you just sacrificing yourself? Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. I know you lying. The door to happiness, to personal healing and happiness. That's what is trying to connect with you. That's what this reading is going to show you how to achieve, how to get. Look at me, I'm doing a half lotus now. My legs like tired. So personal happiness, personal healing and happiness. You are not for everyone. You've been lied to. All them stories about it doesn't matter how people treat you as long as you're a good person, as long as you're always kind. Um, Divine is saying if the God that is the dog and the that is the dogma, the main religion, like they're mostly masculine or male, right? Which is doesn't matter because I work with energy. So, but divine is like, no, say what I said. So I'm gonna say it the way it's coming through. Um, it's very masculine and it's very dominant and it can be cruel, but then people say it's loving, and all of these things, right? And divine is saying that the truth of the matter is you're not for everybody. um, there are people that vibrate where you vibrate, and they will be careful with you. Um, but as long as you're spreading yourself out everywhere, your frequency isn't coming from you and strong. You remember your card said you're strong. Plant your feet down in the ground. And this is for male or female. This is all about energy and those whom this resonates. It doesn't matter your gender, sexuality, none of that. This is if this resonates and you are on this path and you struggling and you like, I just need to hear something. Y'all gonna know if this is for you or if it's not. Because it ain't for everybody. Because I ain't for everybody. Y'all ain't for everybody. But it's like, picture when you take water and you pour it out real quickly, how it splashes and it distributes itself out in many, many pieces, right? It's not even the same water. It's not even the same place. But when you get a steady stream going from the main source and it flows down, it doesn't scatter. It spreads a little bit, but it stays contained within a certain area, right? You're not for everybody. You have to vibrate at your frequency and not allow everything around you to toss you and take from you and deplete you. That's not what you're here for. You're not here to be a punching bag. You're not here to be used. You're not here to be told how to think and feel. You are not here to be a servant. You are not here to struggle. You are not here to be dogged out and lied to and mistreated. You are not here to be fucking played with. You're not here for that. Someone lied to you. They lied to all of us, and they have lied to you and told you that's what you're here for. You are not. You are to be kind. It is great to be loving, But you have to get a degree and add degrees to how kind and loving you are. You have to set a boundary and say, when I'm out and about, I'm willing to offer monetarily if someone needs help. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to, if someone's not feeling well, I'm willing to hear them out, but I'm not going to give them advice. I'm not going to take from myself, my energetic self, and insert it and give it to them so that I can be depleted and they can go out feeling well and still do whatever they want in life. But I will give them my ear. I will hear them out. I will encourage them to seek truth. But I will not interrupt their path because I don't want someone interrupting mine. Do not enable me, and you don't enable others. That's what this is about. Sometimes you can be so kind and loving, you're an enabler, and that becomes sickness. Listen to me, it is so hard to come and put myself here and expose myself. And without the cards, the gift is there. Since I was a little kid, saw, felt, heard, was scared in the mud, right? Because I didn't know how to protect myself and I wasn't raised around divine people or energetic people, divinely energetic people. It was terrifying, right? So look, I had to go get cute. I had to make sure I was comfortable. Like when we are here to help each other to an extent, right? Like this message is going to go out. I'm going to upload it. It will be shared. I don't know if it'll reach one person, 7 people, however, a few, whatever. I walk away and say I did what I was asked to do, right? So but I don't have to take from myself to the extent of, I love when y'all share how, if it resonates or, encouraging each other, but I accept that I'm not going to do the work for anyone. I accept that we all have free will. I accept that, but that doesn't stop divine source, divine mother from coming down or around. Divine is everywhere. You are divine. I am divine. But it does not stop source from saying, look, just in case you wanted to know, this is what you need to do. This is what's going on. You feel me? So I do. I sit here and I do it then. Ace of Cups to the Sun. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Love it. All right. I'll praise this. Divine Source, Divine Mother. I do not read this deck in reversals just to let the energy be clear. None of them came out in reverse, but I want to establish that. So, this ain't church. There is no tithe. There is not going to be any mega nothing going on in your journey. But what you will have, Ace of Cups. You see this hand bringing in this cup overflowing with water, with the heart, with the light in the back. You see that hand? This is about comfortability. That card is about abundance. That abundance comes from your connection to divine mother, divine source, whatever listen, as long as from your heart, you're connecting to truth. I don't care. Divine don't care what you call, as long as it is divine truth. If you're operating in truth, that's all that matters. And then this wonderful hand, this divine hand bringing in this abundance, right? Divine wants you to know that Some of you will receive a download, a message, or a thought. However it comes, just pay attention to these things because they're not random, even though they seem random. And it may be, put that application in. And it might seem crazy, like, you like, what? They not going, and you put a bunch of them in and you just keep doing it. If it's an invention, if it's a business, and you just have so much money to start, Divine is like, as soon as you energetically put the effort forward, that effort is energy. That effort is a message and it's received. And then here you go, let's grow it. And then your outcome, positive, celebrating, you moving, you doing it. But guess what? You got to balance some shit out. It's time for you not to be for everybody. You not for everybody. It's time to sit down. It's time to ask yourself why you are loyal to titles and not people's character. Because there are some people in your life with titles and they have zero character, zero integrity. So why are you doing that? Page of Wands, spiritual journey. This whole reading has been about your spiritual journey. This is about agreeing to connect. This is someone that needs to connect and get in truth so that they can enjoy the fruits of this life as they were supposed to. And Queen of Swords is here. She cuts through all BS, through all bullshit. This is about being in truth. This is about someone that has played in life, someone that wasn't always, honest and truthful, but now it's time to cut to truth. Literally, Queen of Swords is truth. Okay? Some of you beautiful spirits are like, how some of you, if you're like me, sometimes I struggle with wanting to change my situation or even thinking about, like being in love and things like that. I'm like, the nerve of me when we have a whole genocide going on, when we have children suffering, just the state of the world, right? The nerve of me. So I can feel like I'm stepping in a selfish space when I'm like that, or when I start to focus on those things. And I want you to know that while Divine will show you, just like Divine has shown me, the secrets and the reason for all of this life, and just what it is. Some of it is just it is what it is, right? But some of it, thank you, all praises, because I don't want to get stuck. One thing that I will share that I'm being led to share is that it is acknowledged that we are here, though, right? The acknowledgement is there. And not everyone is connected. And some people do enjoy the fruits monetarily in crazy ways, but that's because of a system. But remember, by the book, the more of us that come into divine connection, that come into truth, the system itself changes and will change, but we are the catalyst for that change. And it does take an abundance of us for that change to happen. But the more of us that connect to the higher dimensions, to the unseen places of truth, of guidance, the more the call is, it's like a beacon call, help, we're saying no to this current system. We're saying no. We're divine beings. We're divine beings. That's us shouting that. The more we get connected, the more of us that really get connected and rebuke the current system. Will you go hungry? Will you be out unhoused and things? No, you will not. you will be taken care of. Sometimes you will be uncomfortable. Sometimes things feel like they're going left, but that's because you were needed over at 1800 Street Northeast to help spread your energy to someone that was a part of this new system, this calling, this divine connection, and they just don't know how to get there. They needed to spend some time with you. So you may have been displaced because you were needed. And it be like that. Sometimes it be like that. I would most definitely open my door and not even understanding. There's safeties and things that would have to be in place. Like I would really have to know this person is legit. But I would know, right? I've heard enough in life and experienced some really bad shit that it forced me to want to always be connected to divine and not to operate in my own mind and not to operate in my own wants and the patriarchal system telling me who I am and how I should move and what's good for me and what's not good for me. I made the worst decisions in my life. I attached myself to bad people thinking all I had to do was love them and they'd appreciate it and they gonna change, and people were hurt. You hear me? So it's time for you to dismantle and disable those thought processes within yourself and come into connection. Can I do it for you? No. I am the unpopular reader. I don't know how many people even gonna see this mess because I'm not gonna come here and bullshit you and tell you that millions are in your path when that's not even the system of divinity. Cash money is not the system of divinity. It will be at your disposal. You will be made comfortable, but you're going to work for it too. You're going to have to be creative. You're going to have to be inventive. You're going to have to really try some crazy, wild things out here and go. You're going to have to go into the unknown and believe you can do stuff that is completely irrational to the programmed mind. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. But guess what the outcomes are going to be? They're going to be the sun card. Because divine, that connection wants to show you who you are. So what better way than to continue to deliver fruit in your life for your efforts? I'm not telling nobody quit their job. I'm telling you get creative. I'm telling you believe. I'm telling you connect first and watch. I can't even tell, like the path I've been on, I can't even, and you know what? So my whole life, the connection was there, but I didn't even get it until I was in the trenches of hurt and pain and suffering, like awful, 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 gut-wrenching, on my knees, weeping pain. You hear me? Emotional pain. And the connection was there. The connection slowly picked me up and gave me opportunities to do what I needed to feel better. And it was all I needed. So the pain was emotional, but I wanted to do something so badly. And it required money, and opportunities came through. And then another opportunity came through, and I'm on the road and I'm going and I'm able to bless my children. I'm able to, when I tell you the beautiful ways of divine, I can't even, you want to know divine love, get connected. And you cannot see with these eyes. You cannot see with these. You have to come from here. You have to come from your soul. But divine is calling you. Divine isn't even calling you. Divine is just like waiting, sitting and wait. The energy is waiting on you, waiting like, come on through, just waiting for you to come on through. And you need to come on through. I hope you choose to come on through and to get connected. And you're not for everybody, baby. You're not for everybody, baby. Them titles don't mean nothing. Stop sacrificing yourself. I'm going to finish with some earth magic. And numerology. Some of you haven't progressed because you're competing with other people. You want what someone else has. You're not in alignment. Get in alignment. Don't go, don't go, don't go. We have strength. You have the strength of a mountain. You're going to be okay. Unfoldment. Things are about to really open up and be revealed to you if you so choose. New beginnings. It's time. I'm telling you, I have been bothered about this reading, and I knew today I had to sit and do it. Summer solstice, this is the season to do it. We are entering into summer. This is more confirmation, innocence, childhood innocence. Some of you need to remember what it was like before we all got hurt. And some of you need to protect that child in you and stop letting any and everybody hurt you, because that inner child is still there and you're allowing yourself to be hurt. And a lot of you grew up and were like, I just want to be protected. I just want to be safe. And here you are grown and not understanding that you're still allowing people to hurt little you and big you. Effortless. I'm telling you, Vision Quest, you are being called. This is going to be so smooth. It's like it's time. We're at that time and synergy. Things are going to sync. This is connection, source energy. You are about to be connected. You saw these cards. I just shuffled them on out, and that's what you got. So come on now. Where is numerology? Here we go. Let's get some numerology for you. That was quite, I feel pep talk running through me like they needed a pep talk. Well, there you go. Okay. Now I understand why I was led to the decks I was led to. I'm like, I don't use that deck. Manifestations. See, I'm telling you. Ooh. Intuition. Y'all connect. Personal growth. Connect. Get out in nature. What fell on the floor? Self-discipline. Some of y'all are afraid to cut people out. But these people don't vibrate where you going. They not vibrating there. It's not their time. Somebody else gonna lead them to where they need to be. And then that's one thing that all praises that I can share, that I just wanted to share. Everybody ain't going where you going. Some people are going to pass away tonight and they did not get connected and they did not live in their truth and whole and what y'all call righteous. Yeah, there is a way to be righteous. Some people passing right now. Everybody ain't gonna make it, right? Are you an NPC or a main player? That came out in the water reading the other day. And it's like, are you just walking around here like a soulless being? Or are you a main character? Do you have shit to do? Everybody don't have the same purpose. Some people just come down here to get their feet wet and see what it's about. And then they out of here. They like, nope, that's too hard. That's too crazy. and they out of here. Those souls, those energies are out. So it's not as plain and simple and black and white as we're taught it is. Things aren't that simple and black and white. There's so many dynamics to being incarnated here. Okay? Let people live their journey and their path, and you be about yours. Set up them boundaries so you know when to cut people off. Set up them fucking boundaries so you know when someone's not vibing with you, you're not making yourself susceptible to being taken off path, to be depleted. There's energy vampires out here. That shit is real too. So, self-discipline, health. It's time for you. Remember, operations, hospital. Some of y'all is going through some things. Some of y'all need to really too believe in that the earth is your medicine. Divine source, divine mother wants you to know that every medicine under the sun, whether it is, and it can be a prescription, right? It could be Western medicine. It all came from a plant or a mineral, and they manufactured it, and they added binders and fillers to it. So your advice is do what you need to do with your physician, but also do what you need to do spiritually. You see this stuff here? This is not drink. It ain't Kool-Aid. This is hibiscus water, hibiscus tea, whatever you want to call it. I went and found in the Hispanic aisle, they sell little hibiscus flowers, and I boil it, and then I put it in a big old container, and I add water to it, and this look like blood, don't it? Guess what it do? Guess what it do? This helps lower your blood pressure. Helps you with your blood flow, cholesterol, all types of stuff, y'all. Look at that. Won't Earth do it? Won't Earth do it? But some of y'all need to get the operation. You need to get yourself right so you can get your feet planted. And as you grow, you're going to be instructed on how to take. Do you know that whole hibiscus was a download? Never heard of the mess in my life. And I'm looking up hibiscus. I'm like, now I know this got to be a message because I don't even know what hibiscus is. And look what I found. And my pressure was up, y'all. And it's been up for a few years. Child, my pressure is now, the bottom number staying in the 80s. The top number is between the 30s and low 40s. I'll deal with it because I was up in the 160s, y'all. So, get connected. Now, I have had surgeries. Now, I broke my ankle, had surgery. I do what I got to do with what I need, right? But in general, I'm very holistic. I went to school for it. At 40, went back to school to be a holistic practitioner. So I take it seriously. But yeah, I didn't graduate. I need to go finish a semester, a few credits even, not a whole semester. But anyway, chasing squirrels and rambling. Financial discipline and leadership. Some of y'all want, and you haven't learned to appreciate what you have. Some of y'all blowing through money because you do not appreciate what you have. So how can more be given? That is a true statement. That is that's an energy of the energy is connected to this. What is it? Give me the word. It's not being satiated, never being satisfied or happy or content. So some of y'all, your lesson is going to be, you've been provided the means, and now you need to stop splurging, and you need to get yourself set up so you have quiet time, you have peace time, you're not worried about bills, so you can connect and then grow. Leadership, you're being pushed into a leadership role. We all are. You're going to be used to, your energy alone is going to heal people and help people want to understand where they get that from. I like that. So that's what you're being urged to do. Patience. It's time for you to slow down and connect. Patience is your last card. I am done. That is your reading. For those who it resonates, peace to you. For those who it doesn't, may you find your way. I love y'all. Peace.